Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Manita Lenkam, a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about week 45 of the year 2024. Little under the weather, but always set for the weeklies. I know it's a bit late, but I wanted to do it, so I'm here. A little better, that's why. So I welcome you all to my channel, and this is the week 45th from the 4th till the 10th of November. So please let me know how your 4th was in the comment section, because I'm making this video from a different location. So do let me know how your 4th was and how your festivities were. How did you enjoy? So during this week, there's a major change which is happening. That is, Venus is going to be in Gandanta and then moves into the Sagittarius sign, which means it is going to be forming an exchange with Jupiter. Jupiter has been there since April in the Taurus sign and is retrograde right now. It's said that when two planets are in parivartana or exchange, they become more stronger. So here what is happening, Jupiter is in its own zone now in a way, and Venus is going to be in its own zone of Taurus. So whenever there is this parivartana, that is making the planets stronger. So I'll be explaining and incorporating this particular event in the readings also. We do have moons ingress in four zodiac signs from Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and lastly Aquarius. And I will be sharing my insights on the same, because moon is the swiftest and moon is going to be enhancing the significations of the planets he's conjunct with. How is it going to play out? How this week is going to play out for everyone, I will be sharing my insights on the same. So let's start with the readings for 12 zodiac signs. So moon is going to be crossing through the Gandanta as well. That is on the 3rd, 4th. It is going to be in Scorpio. Even 5th, we can take a little bit, few hours, we can say. On the 4th of November, it's going to be in Scorpio sign and will be moving into Sagittarius on the 5th till the 7th evening. And then we'll be moving into the Capricorn sign from 7th evening till the 9th November, and 10th, it's going to be in Aquarius. And these readings are as per New Delhi, India time, wherever I'm in the world. But I am going to be talking about as a base being Delhi, New Delhi, India. So here, why I'm discussing moon, because moon is the swiftest in the zodiac sign, in the zodiac. So what happens, whatever information you get from all the other grahas is because of this moon only. Moon emits the energies. And how is it going to be playing out during these this week with the other planets? Interaction will be dependent on moon's ingress and forming a connection. 4th November, it's going to be in Scorpio and is going to be conjunct Mercury, Venus, right opposite Jupiter, and will be aspected by Rahu and Saturn. So 4th is a little precarious time period. And as I made a video, separate video of the same, that 4th, this particular time period is definitely very precarious, because Scorpio sign is heavily populated and impacted also. So wherever your Scorpio is, you have to check yourself. Wherever it is, it's going to play out the most important role during this time. And in Sagittarius, there is no aspect, nothing. So this moon is away from all the other negativities, I would say. 7th evening to 9th is going to be in Capricorn, where it is going to be opposite Mars and aspected by Ketu and Jupiter. So you have to be careful about your decision making. Don't be impulsive, especially on the 7th evening to the 9th November. 10th November, it's going to be an Aquarius sign and it's going to be conjunct Saturn and trine to Sun. So there can be a tug of war between you, your bosses, your seniors. In general, there will be a lot of energy playing out. So this is what is the situation like of the planets. And now let me start with the readings and show you what exactly is the planetary positions in the sky. So here you can see that Venus is at 27 degrees on the 4th, and it's going to be moving in the Gandanta and is going to be forming a connection with Jupiter straight away. Why? Because it's going to be in Parivartana with Jupiter. If at all there is any lag or anything you can't hear, please write in the comment section, because I am not in the location where I usually am. So there is no other major change which is happening. So happy Chhat to everyone. Chhat Puja is the Shashti that's happening on the Chhat is on the 7th of November. And this is the time when sun is in debility, and we pray and offer our obeisance to sun so that he comes up and showers his light and energy to us. Also, I must tell you that this exchange between Venus and Jupiter is going to give you more wisdom, more spiritual growth, and creativity and artistic expression. Also, harmony in relationships, you will be making money, good fortune. Obviously, Jupiter is considered to be in Sagittarius here. And also, it is going to be in the, it's also the Venus is in the 9th house, that is Pisces, and Jupiter in the 2nd house, Libra. It may bring financial gains, but here it is not the exchange between this. It's a exchange of Taurus and Libra. So a Taurus and Sagittarius. So this is going to be really positive for one and all. And don't be overindulgent. That is something which you have to be cautious about. Otherwise, it's a good one for creativity, spiritual productivity, mindfulness, and of course, spiritual growth, travels. If you want to make some journeys, important journeys, maintain realistic expectations. Don't expect too much from this transit also, I would say, because there is a lot of influence on Scorpio sign, which is right opposite this Venus, that is Taurus, the rulership of Taurus. Stay adaptable, practice emotional resilience, make informed decisions. That is something which I wanted to share initially. Now let's start with the readings. The readings are as per the ascendant, moon, and dasha sign. So people are getting confused again because they don't understand what is the dasha sign. I will explain a little bit about that again. See, whatever dasha you're in, so irrespective of your ascendant, moon sign, whatever you have, suppose you are in the sun dasha and sun is in a Leo sign, or we can say sun is in Virgo sign in your natal chart, and you're in sun dasha, make Virgo your ascendant. Even if you are a Leo, Gemini, Taurus, whatever rising you are, but make Virgo your first house and see how the transit positions are going to play out, how your natal positions are also going to play out. So that is why it is very important to check all the transits from all from the dasha sign, because the moment dasha changes, things change in everyone's life. So what exactly is the reading for Aries natives? For Aries natives, moon is going to be, to start with, in the Scorpio sign on the 4th. So this is your 8th house energy playing out. So it is going to give you a lot of emotional combat. On the 4th itself, you will feel a little uneasy. You will feel a little low on energy. Maybe, festivities are over. So you're maybe, missing out on that. Or maybe you're traveling and you're back home. So you have lots on plate. You have to, again, come back to the same rut. So you have to just plan everything accordingly. Also, Mercury and Venus are there, so there can be some loans and some kind of health issues that you can face. Loans, maybe you're going to pay off, or there is some loan that you were waiting for has got sanctioned. Don't make hasty decisions during this time, especially on the 4th. And then moon is also going to be crossing the Gandanta and is going to be moving into Sagittarius sign on the 5th to the 7th of evening. So this is also a good time period for you, because you will learn more. This is a good time to acquire knowledge. This is also very positive for enhancing your growth prospects. You're thinking about how you can manage things at home, how you can manage your finances well. Also, you will be getting all the support and help from the people that you were expecting not to. Suddenly, you will realize that, yeah, this is a good time to purchase property. Maybe you will shift out from the place where you are and you move to another place or locate somewhere else, quite likely. And also there is a possibility of meeting some potential partner also, because Venus is also going to be during this time in Gandanta and will be also forming an exchange with Jupiter. So this is going to enhance and upscale yourself, and you're going to be really making important decisions as regards to your finances, your relationship. You will get to know who's who. You want to make some important choices now on the 5th to the 7th evening as regards to your partner, relationship, and your finances also. For student natives, I would say that this 5th to the 7th is a very good time period. If you want to start any education plan, you want to upskill yourself, you want to travel for studies, so you can do that. Maybe you want to join a university and you're thinking of doing so now. Though this is a mid-session, but still, because of NEET exam, I've seen people have to join now if they are into the medical stream. So then moon is going to be transiting through Capricorn sign, and that's 7th evening to the 9th. Moon is going to be opposite Mars, your Lagnesh. So this is also a good time period to finish off your tasks in hand. There's lots on plate, so you have to really rush up things so that you get onto another zone or get onto another work that you can just, start some project coming your way. Also, it is good for marriage, potential partner, meeting a potential partner, or proposing the person you want to date. And it's going to be aspected by Ketu from the 6th house. No good time period to start any kind of loan, litigation. Jupiter is looking and Jupiter is forming an exchange. So it's good for travels, good for starting some new ventures also. And relationship wise also, there will be some scope of meeting a potential partner if you're solo. 10th would be a good time period because this moon is going to be conjunct Saturn and is going to be trying to Sun. And Sun is debilitated though. So it's going to be a little difficult time period for understanding your partner relationship, or maybe, you feel a little too claustrophobic in a new relationship, or you're not able to decide. So lots of confusion is there, but a very good time period for starting a new venture, going to overseas places, finishing off your tasks, and also good for student natives. Conception wise also, it's a good transit. And your partner might just become very authoritative suddenly, you feel, if you are in a relationship already. So that is something that you can deal with easily with Jupiter and Venus also forming an exchange. Some new investment plan you're going to be discussing, and you'll be forming a new business plan also, and you will definitely move a step further. You'll move ahead with that plan also. Venus is going to be in Gandanta and going to be forming an exchange. So this is a good time period for upskilling yourself, for pondering on certain tasks that you were thinking from a long time to do. Okay. And remember, any kind of a parivartana which happens is a temporary one, because Venus is going to be till the 2nd of December in the Sagittarius sign. So till 2nd of December, it's a very good time period for deciding on your relationship, on your finances and your travels, learning. Wisdom definitely will prevail, and you will be very creative also during this time. But it is making your Maraka Sthana ruler stronger, remember, because Venus is going to be in dignity here. So this is going to be giving you a little bit of confused state of mind also in your relationship. So it's better that you take advice and help of the experts before jumping into conclusion. Jupiter is definitely, the luck is by your side. So it is definitely going to be good for you in case you want to, start some new venture or something that you want to learn or enhance your skills. So that way it is good. But when the Markasthana ruler is getting stronger, it brings in too much of friction in the relationship first, because it's a balance sign where Sun is already there. So it might just bring some kind of irritability there, here and there. All right. So that's what. And what I can do, I can suggest is aura cleaning. Just clean your aura, cleanse your aura. Wash your hands, tips, and your feet tips, with warm water. That is also there. And then salt, soak your feet in salt. That also cleanses the aura. So that is something which will help you, because 8th house is heavily, heavily populated. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. One sec. So for Taurus natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th houses. And Jupiter and Venus are going to be in exchange, because Venus is going to be in your 8th house. And there is a Gandanta position also for Moon as well as Venus. 2 planets are going to be in Gandanta this week. So it means that there will be a lot of energy playing out, and a lot of churning is going to take place this week. And there will be some confused state of mind that you want to make decision, you're not able to. There is a tug of war which is going on. You want to take up a job assignment, you're not able to. You're in two minds. You're already having a job and you don't know, like, whether this direction or that direction, whether I should or I should not. That kind of a limbo kind of a situation is definitely going to be there. So you need to be planning everything accordingly. And Lagnesh, whenever is in the 8th house and is crossing the Kandanta, you need to take care of your health any which ways. And also, it's your 6th lord. Health, routine, fitness, diet, and your profession, servitude, attitude will help you. So you need to focus on all these areas so that you do well in your other areas of life. Everything is interconnected. Now, Jupiter is considered to be in the 8th and Venus in the 1st. So it is going to be more giving you more inclination towards beautifying yourself, cosmetic surgery. You want to look good. So anything to do with the, beauty, aesthetics, and of course, finances. Focus is mainly on that. And when Jupiter is in the 8th house, enhancement of skills, PhD, if you want to get into the research zone, it's good. Moon is going to be also in your, on the 4th itself, in debility, and is going to be in Kandanta also on the 4th, and is going to be conjunct. So much of energy in the 7th house. So you are already going through a lot in your relationship as per your, not just personal life, but your business also, your work, your business, your people on the whole, totality. You're going through a lot. You're communicating something, they are taking it otherwise, or they are not understanding what you're saying. So there's a lot of confused state of mind. As I said, misunderstandings are increasing. So you need to really figure that out, that how you can, just work on yourself, work on your assignments or your own self, rather than thinking about what others are saying and what others are feeling. You're just trying to run after that more, that, okay, I must impress others, I must do for others, etc., etc. So there is a lot of energy in the 7th house. So you need to work on yourself, not others. Saturn is also looking here. So there is some restriction also. You feel claustrophobic kind of an energy, which is playing out at the home environment. Your relatives, your friends, they are just pushing you a lot. So you feel a little uneasy on the 4th, especially, and 5th, 6th, 7th evening also. Till that time, you will be in that state. Because, there's some that you can't convince others. You're trying to, but you're not able to. So the best is when Venus is forming an exchange with Jupiter, it's best that you focus on yourself first rather than others, isn't it? That'll help you. Then Venus is coming out of the 8th house on the 7th evening. So till the time Moon is going to be in the Ashtama place, Chandra Ashtama. So 7th evening, Moon leaves the zone and Venus enters the zone. So it is going to be in Kandanta. So when the Lagna Lord is in Kandanta, you need to understand the energies really very carefully, because there is a knot which is there, which you have to open. There is a junction point. Now you have to make decisions this way or that way. Till 2nd of December, this is the energy which is going to play out between Jupiter and Venus exchange, which is happening. But to start with, it is going to be till the 8th, at least, it is going to be in Kandanta. So you need to be focused on your health, on your fitness, on yourself. You can enhance, upgrade yourself, upskill yourself, learn something, learn music, arts, creativity, fashion, whatever you want to. But focus on yourself primarily. Then Moon moves into your 9th house. Moon in the 9th house means Capricorn sign opposite Mars. Mars is debility and Moon. So this is a Nicha Bhanga in a way, which is forming with Moon right opposite this Mars. So, and Mars is also siblings, is travels, short journeys also, with Moon right opposite it. So you might just take up some journeys which will change your mental setup. You will learn more. Presentation is there, some conferences you have to attend, you have to teach, you have to take classes. So this is a time period when you will be more focused on learning and enhancing yourself and teaching. And also, Moon is a traveler. So this will give you travels on the 7th evening to the 9th. If you have to travel, you should actually pack your bags, start packing your bags beforehand, because you can miss out on something, because you can be in a rush. Mars is there, so it can be a rush kind of a thing. So no last minute things. So prepare yourself well beforehand. Lastly, moon will be in the Aquarius sign with Saturn on the 10th of November. And it's going to be the Kendra is heavily activated right now, with Venus also forming an exchange. So Venus is in the Lagna. So it is definitely very positive, with the Saturn energy also gaining strength gradually. So you are going to gain some strength at the workplace. People are going to recognize you. People are going to appreciate you now. If at all you have not been getting all those accolades and the the recognition that you were waiting for, you are working, but you must work unconditionally for sometimes. It will be paid off ultimately. So it's actually the time is approaching, because Saturn is turning direct. Saturn is your yoga karagraha in the Kendra, Sasi Yoga. Definitely very positive time period you're heading to. So when moon is there, so you really need to finish off your old tasks and start the new ones. And maybe, you'll be connecting with the masses now. You're going to be lecturing, you will be doing certain presentations or something, which is going to be connecting you with the masses, with the people at the workplace also. So take their help, support them. If they need your help, make team leaders out of teams that you are leading yourself, isn't it? So that'll be helpful. See, this week I would say that cleanse your aura. I'm telling this to everyone. Soak your feet in salt water, wash it well, and then just throw that water into flush it, in fact. Always wash your tips of the hands and your feet with warm water in sleep. So that's something which will cleanse your aura gradually, from top to bottom. If you can just use both your hands and just flush out all the energies outside, saying that I'm cleansing myself. So that is also one way. There's a lot of negative energy which is causing issues, so you can cleanse yourself only. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th houses. Just give me a sec. So when moon is in the 6th house, you are going to be feeling a little uneasy with the work that you have in hand. You're more productive, you're more practical, but people are not. So what is happening, that you're not able to cope up with the environment you're facing, the surroundings that you are surrounded by. So what happens? You should lie low, and you should focus more on your job, on yourself. Okay, let me do this. Correct. Okay. If somebody is not, you can't change them. Productivity has to increase. You should not get involved in any kind of loans, litigations right now. Not a good period. Rahu is in your 10th house. Just maintain cordial relationships, especially on the 4th. Take good care of your health. It can bring in some, you can have some health issues, or you can have some complications at the workplace. Or maybe, there's lots that you are burnt out. So you need to take a break. Also, Mercury is there, Venus is there, and Venus is actually, moving into the Sagittarius sign soon. But here, when Venus is there, so you can actually work on your creativity. What's your knowledge saying? What is your surroundings? How you can use your surroundings, your creative energies. You can just pull out that energy and put it into whatever you're doing. Mercury is also there. Mercury is your Lagnesh, after all, in the 6th house, means that you can actually do well in your analysis, get into the details and depth of everything, get into the nitty-gritties of everything, whatever you're doing. And don't be self-critical. Say that I can do it, and you will be able to do it. Moon is going to be in Gandanta on the 4th, and then moves into the Sagittarius sign. So 5th to the 5th to the 7th evening is the time period when you will be having some good bonding with your partner, with the people around you, and you will be very emotional and emotionally attached to your people also, especially on the 5th to the 7th evening. And there's a possibility of purchasing new clothes, new accessories, or anything which enhances you. So you will feel little better with your mood also. So mood upliftment things, could be a gadget, could be anything that you feel like buying. So you can do that on the 5th to the 7th evening. And also some visitors at home, guests at home, or maybe you're going to be entertaining others at the workplace. Maybe you have to take a delegation is there, so you have to take them out for dining and all, or you will be taking your family out for dinner. And also there is a possibility of travel. Travels is definitely on cards, with Venus also transiting here. Venus is your 5th lord, so this is going to be a good time period to connect with your partner, or your relationship wise, if you're having any kind of issues, so to resolve that, reconcile. So that's something which will happen with the parivartana, which is happening from the 7th of November till the 2nd of December, between Venus and Jupiter. Now, with moon in the 7th house, you will wear new clothes also, maybe. Moon will be in your 8th house. That's Chandrashtama from 7th evening till the 9th. So you need to make keep a close watch on your mental setup, on what you really want to do. You can have certain decision making, which might just not be favorable. You have to make investments. You have to plan your, shares, your savings. So you're not able to decide that. So in impulse, you might just make some wrong decisions. Chandrashtama means that mentally you feel a little weak, you feel a little emotional, extra emotional, about your finances, about your family, about your health, about your people, about your surroundings. People are just trying to pull you down. You're not able to manage things. There's a lot of energy actually. Chandra Ashtama means 8th house is the house of death. So what happens? It's like a transformative energy. So whatever has happened in the past, you're thinking too much about it. So when moon is in the 8th house on the uh, 7th evening till the 9th, you need to just keep a close watch on your own thoughts, because nobody else will intervene and change you, isn't it? So you have to work on yourself. So um, just aura cleansing is definitely very important for the ones who are having Chandrashtama. So cleanse yourself, soak your feet before retiring for the day in the salt water, then wash them with the positive, uh, with the clean water, and uh, just flush that water which you soaked feet in. I give this remedy to my clients very often, who have a weak moon, especially. So this everybody should do, and you will see that if you regularly do it, you will come out of the any kind of anxiety that you're having, especially with the moon, weak moon. Excuse me. With the weak moon, you feel these energies even more. With the Chandrashtama also, so you will be more insecure. So soak your feet, cleanse yourself. Say that everything is going to be all right, and to the ocean you're giving what has come from the ocean. That is why salt is the very natural mineral. So if you just soak your feet, it takes away all your negative energy. So flush it. And from top to bottom, use your hands. Your hands are actually they heal us actually, whenever there is a wound or anything, or you get hit. So definitely you use your hands, isn't it, first? So you just use your hands from top to bottom and just say that all my negative energies just go out, and I'm giving it away to this universe, and universe will handle it. Okay. So aura cleansing is very important. And also moon is going to be in your 9th house with Saturn on the 10th of November, and it's going to be conjunct Saturn, and is going to be trying to Sun also. So this is a very good time period to travel overseas, to join some institute or university, or any course that you want to, or you want to just learn astrology, want to read some books, so, or write something. So this is a good time period for that. Connect with your your bosses. They might just help you in case you are having any kind of um, complication in any job. You think that, no, let me not ask the boss. No, it's not, it doesn't work that way. You can check with him if at all you are having any kind of confusion. It's better that you talk to the bosses and your colleagues, etc., straight away, and get it sorted. And Mars is there in the 2nd house, so take care of your speech, take care of your families, issues and matters, finances. So handle them with care. though 11th Lord is in the second house, so it's a very good wealth giving yoga. So you will get the inflow of money is going to increase exponentially during this time. And also between the 7th Lord and the 12th Lord, there's an exchange, the parivartana forming. So good for your partner going overseas, you getting a new job assignment overseas, quite likely, or you're getting a partner from the overseas lands, quite likely. All right. So do the aura cleansing. That's really very helpful. I have used it myself also many times. It really helps. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives this week, your Lagnesh, we are going to be talking about, is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th houses. And to start with, in the 5th house, moon debilitates. Your Lagnesh debilitates where? In the Purva Punya houses. So you need to quit your karma. This is a time period where, you can easily quit or come out of whatever, the energies, low on energies if you're feeling. So when Lagnesh is in the 5th house, connect with yourself, your childhood you. That is why, going for that, pursue that hobby that you have not pursued from a long, long time. This is also the house of creativity. Also speculative income we see from 5th and the 8th house and the 11th house connectivity. So here what is happening? Mercury is there, moon is there, Venus is there, when moon is going to be here on the 4th especially. So you will be making some important decisions as regards to your finances, your children. You're going to be maybe unwinding, just doing nothing, singing. Okay. So you can just do that, because moon, when is debilitated, you really feel that I need to change. Now I need to change. So moon is not receptive to change, right? Mind is not receptive to the change. That is why moon debilitates in the Scorpio sign, and Chandra Ashtama is also not considered to be, that's why, a good position, because moon has to change himself. We have to change our mindset. So it's a little difficult. But it is good if you want to decide about your relationship, about your finances, about your travels. So this moon is definitely going to be giving you very good results. Moon is going to be in Gandanta and moving into Sagittarius sign on the 5th till the 7th evening. 6th house transit means that it is going to give you some health issues. It's going to give you some growth at the workplace. Productivity will increase. You're going to be very, very workaholic, or there's lots on plate. So you need to finish off all that. Connect with your bosses, seniors, colleagues. Help them if they need your support, or you need their support. So you must actually work together. Take care of your health, follow that fitness regime. Mars is over your 1st house. The best remedy for this is that you should actually work out, sweat it out. And also, your 12th Lord is in the 6 places away from itself. That is Mercury. So there can be some health issues to someone in the family during this week. So you need to really look after them. And moon is going to be in your 7th house, or your Capricorn sign on the 7th evening till the 9th, and it's right opposite Mars. So it's a Nicha Bhanga in a way, which is forming. So you will be really working harder in your work, and you'll be concerned about your emotions, your partner's emotions. Partner can be a little wild and aggressive during this time. Also, there is a possibility of intimate relationship, and this can be the time to purchase something that you really want or you need, maybe something to do with gadgets, electronic gadgets, and travels, investments. There is a possibility of connecting with the foreigners this week also. And but the workload is increasing day by day, which is causing a lot of trouble to you. And you're not getting that return in return, what you expect. So you need to really, focus on yourself and your work rather than, expecting from others. You might not just get it, because Rahu is in the 9th house, which is 12 places away from the 10th. So connecting with the overseas people is good, but with your own people where you are working, it might not be that easy. To convince your own people, it's very difficult, your own bosses, your own colleagues, your own co-workers, it's subordinates. It's not easy. But when you are connecting with the foreigners, it becomes a smooth sail. So that is something which you're going through. But 6th house from the 10th has a Ketu. That is why you're having issues at the workplace, and loss of job also because of that. But Saturn is also in the 8th house. So see, putting everything together, you are not happy at the workplace. You're having some issues that you're, a lot of issues that you're dealing with. But the best part is that Jupiter and Venus are going to be forming exchange this week. And Venus is going to be in Gandanta also. So purchase of property, connecting with your mom, going overseas, starting a fitness regime, working on your expenditures. Okay, I must, save money. All those will be the key or highlight of this Jupiter and Venus's exchange. It's good for your, you will have health issues. Maybe you'll change the doctor and you will get the right kind of treatment also. And investment wise also, you will get some help, last minute help. Moon will be lastly in your 8th house. Saturn is retrograde and Saturn is moving towards the direct motion. So you are going to feel quite relaxed. After some time, you will feel that, yeah, this is the time now. So 15th November onwards, Saturn is getting direct. So here in this week, it is going to get stationary also. And Moon is going to be in the 8th house on the 10th of November. So you need to just focus on your health and your profession, career, relationship. You don't have to expect anything, I would say. This is zero expectation is the key for Cancer natives this week. So the more you sacrifice or the more you keep doing your thing, so the better it gets. So don't expect anything from anyone right now. That's going to really save you from all the trouble that you're going through. So the best is that even out things, just it's okay. Let me do it later, with you. So that kind of a thing. So, and also you must understand that Sun is also in debility. So when your second lord is in debility and is in your 4th house, that means that it is going to give you some complications with the family members or with your finances or your mother. You can have some issues to deal with. And too much of nagging coming from home, can also be there. So you need to understand that, okay, if everybody is in their own mood, so let them be, let me do my thing. So that kind of a feeling only has to be the key. All right. And we do have Chhat Puja. So Sun is going to be propitiated. Your second lord is going to be propitiated and it's going to rise and it's going to be coming out of the debility also. So worship Lord Sun and Sun God and water, the Arghya, as we say, we must do. Chhat is the Shashti. So it's on the 7th of November. So worship him. Worship Sun God. Even if, wherever you are in the world, that is actually going to help you and your finances and your speech. If at all you're having that complication because of your words, you're hurtful or something, so ask for forgiveness from the Sun God. He'll help you. Also, aura cleansing, of course, we all must do. Wash your feet and your, and your palms with, lukewarm water before retiring for the day. That'll help you. Okay. Relax. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So Leo natives have to tell me how their debilitation of Sun treating them, because Sun, your Lagnesh, is in the 3rd house. So I've seen whenever Sun is debilitated, there is a lot of confusion or limbo kind of a situation that you people go through every year. And this part of the month, when it starts from October till November, mid-October till mid-November. So you actually, sometimes you feel that I'm doing so much, I'm not getting in return anything, or you're just not getting the results that you expect. At the workplace, there's some confused state of mind, or maybe, with your co-workers, or, travels, a lot of travels, or maybe not fruitful travels. So that is something which is caused because of this stability of Sun. Not just that, you have Ketu energy also playing out in your 2nd house. So finances are just flowing out and too much of wastage of money is also happening because of that. And Mars is also there. So there's a, blockage of energies. Mars here, Ketu here. So when the 9th lord is in the 12th house, so the best is to stay away from your family, stay away from your home. And as it is, you have so much of energy in your 4th house, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, and Rahu. So I've already made a video on the same. Please do watch that. Moon is also going to be in your 4th house on the 4th, and is going to be conjunct Mercury and Venus. So this is the time when you need to work on your speech, connect with your family. Maybe you're going overseas, you're connect with your family because you're going overseas, you're shifting out. Mars in the 12th house, if you are already in the overseas lands, it might just give you some troubles here and there. Or maybe, you have to prove your point again and again. Whosoever you're connecting with, it is like too much of energy playing out. And then Moon is going to be in your Gandanta and is going to be in the 5th house of yours on the 5th to the 7th evening. It's going to be in your 5th house. And it's going to be in Sagittarius sign. So this is the sign of learning your lesson, investments. You will learn more about your friends, the circle you move around in, or maybe you're going to be going in for some sort of recreational activities, hobbies, pursuing your hobbies, meeting your friends, connecting with them, or taking and seeking advice and help from somebody who's overseas, or maybe your kids, your children, if they're grown-ups. So you might just take their help and advice. Okay, what should I do? I'm stuck. So help me. Or you yourself become a childlike, the childlike energy is playing out. Also, 12th Lord is in the 5th house. So it's good if you can, make money overseas, connect with overseas clients. Okay. And also, this is the time period to do the mantra siddhi. You can just recite mantras also, and you will master it. 7th evening to the 9th is this Moon's energy playing out in your 6th house in Capricorn sign, right opposite Mars. So this is a Neech Bhanga forming. So you will be very enthusiastic about your workouts. Oh, I need to work on myself. I need to look good. I need to work on my productivity, routine life. I need to work on the overall growth. So your mindset is after the recreational part, which was 2 days ago. Now your focus is shifting from recreation to routine. I must follow the strict routine. So work out and also take care of your health. No litigation during this time. Don't file a court case or sue anybody right now. It's not going to be your take. It's not going to be in your favor. Loans you can take, of course, but not a good time period for any kind of litigation. Maybe the verdict is also not going to be in your favor, if at all you're already having that. And also good for romance, also good for intimate relationship. Moon is going to be in your 7th house on the 10th of November. 7th house Moon with Saturn means that you're going to be very restrictive, or your partner is going to be very restrictive in sharing things with you. Maybe, is sort of a very indifferent kind of a behavior you can expect from your partner. Also, this 7th house energy is going to give you a lot of irritability also, because it's Mars's aspect also on the 7th house, and Saturn is already there. The best remedy that I can suggest is sweat it out, work out, hit the gym. That will really cleanse your aura also, and that will give you that clarity also. Okay, I want to do this. Any kind of new relationship, if you are expecting, can start also on the 10th and 11th actually. So that is something which is going to help you. And take the help, because Venus and Jupiter are forming in a sign exchange. Venus is going to be in Sagittarius and Jupiter is already in Taurus. So this is a very good time period for change of job, progeny, pregnancy. If you want to go in for conception, this is a good time. Promotion is on cards. So from the 7th of November to the 2nd of December, make the best use of this time period if at all you want to switch job, or if you want to start or enhance or upgrade yourself. So very good time period. So the best remedy that I have prescribed today is cleanse your aura. That's something which everybody should be doing. Wash your hands and your feet before retiring for the day. Wash them well with the lukewarm water. Also, you can soak your feet in salt water. Not salt water, and then flush it and clean your feet and go off to sleep. No mobile phone, nothing, just go off to sleep. That'll help you. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo, the 6th sign of the natural zodiac. So 6 sign means that you have to see if at all you feel that, your Mercury is not strong. So the bestest remedy for Virgo is to have a small loan running all through. So that, your other areas of other zones don't get impacted. Other zones means health, your competition. So you must actually activate only one thing so that the other things are not activated. So that's why if you want a good health, you must focus more on on the loan part, not the litigation also. Now moon is going to be transiting your third, fourth, fifth and sixth houses this week, and third house transit means it's going to be in debility. Third house is the house of communication, is the house of travels, so it can be a little cumbersome. It can be that you on the fourth you have to just against your wish, you feel like going to the workplace, and you have to suddenly you are asked to give that presentation. You're not prepared for it, so you can be a little uneasy because of that also. And this is something which you have to suddenly transform yourself. Okay, I have to be prepared for this kind of a situation also. That is why moon debilitates, no, because moon is not receptive to the change. And when moon is in Scorpio, it has to change. Things have to change. So change could be that you're asked to travel, which you didn't plan, or you're asked for to do a presentation. You have to write an article that you were not prepared for, or you are supposed to meet your siblings. You were not supposed to, or you don't feel like meeting them. So any of these things can happen. And we do have moon transiting through your fourth house on the fifth to the seventh evening. Fourth house transit is definitely very emotional kind time, and you can make hasty and wrong decisions. Fourth house transit is also not good for your mother's health. Your mother can be emotional, or you can be very emotional also. Signing of agreement papers, selling of property, etc. You have to be cautious about that. Reread them, because moon is your 11th lord after all, and is going to be in your sixth house from your lordship. So that means it is good if you work out, if you just lie low in making major decisions. Don't make any major decision during these 2 quarter days. I want to quit the job. In impulse, you quit the job and then you regret. That kind of energy can play out really seriously, and it can become too big a deal. Okay, so you need to be very cautious about that as well. But it's good for connecting with your family, good for connecting with your friends, good for dining out. All that can happen. You can work out also. Moon will be in your fifth house on the seventh evening till the ninth. Now, these 2 quarter days are really very positive for signing any documents, agreements, conception, creativity, recreational, hobbies, pursuing your hobbies, also mantra siddhi, also connecting with the investors now, okay, how to park my funds. The kind of insecurity you were feeling, now you will feel a little better, because you're now in that zone where you can decide things. Your mind was not working that well. So now you are going to be actually doing really towards, uh, you're going to be doing well. Okay. And also for kids, for children, for student natives, it's a good time period because there's a Neech Bhanga forming. Eighth Lord is after all in the 11th house. So it is giving you some health issues. Simultaneously, it is giving you wealth also. See, I know the issue with you people is that there is less growth. There's a lot of stagnancy that you people are experiencing with the Ketu energy playing out in the first house. So this has given you, a lot of frustration and irritability most of the times. But don't worry, things are going to get better with Saturn also getting direct and Rahu also moving backwards, Ketu in the 12th. So Ketu in the 12th is not good for overseas places, like if you're working there already, if you're there or living there. So it might just give you some health issues there, or not that great for the ones who are thinking of this move. But overall, Ketu and Rahu energy plays out in the 4 angular houses. Whenever they do, there are some changes. Major changes happen. With Saturn also transiting your 7th house will bring in change. So be prepared for it, because it is inching towards your 7th house. If you're solo, you'll get married. If you're thinking of a move, you will definitely get that. If you're thinking of enhancement of wealth, how you can be more productive. So all that is definitely coming your way, with Saturn getting direct from the 15th of November, inching towards your 7th house. So from March onwards, things are going to get better for you, of course. People will say now 6th house transit of Saturn was better, is considered to be better. Of course, it is better if you are, just putting the effort in the right direction. When you're looking at Saturn in the 7th house, things are going to be getting better only if you are channelizing your energies towards change, not towards stagnancy. It has to be a change which is going to be to another place, another country, profile changing, marriage, single, if you are, you're going to be dating someone, etc., etc. So spiritually growing also, because it's a Pisces side. So I'll make a separate video, of course, of this. But yeah, this week you will be having and experiencing these energies even more, because on the 10th moon is going to be in your 6th house. So you will be focused on your health, your diet, your fitness. You'll be sweating it out. You'll be working out, and you'll be more productive also. So that way it's a good week for you. Otherwise, it is going to be to start with, you will feel a little uneasy because you were not asked to do, you're asked to do certain things you never expected. So aura cleansing, as I'm giving it to everyone, for your wealth generation, aura cleansing is very important, because you're not able to make right decisions. Your mind is always fluctuating. So to get the external help, you must cleanse your aura. The more you cleanse your aura, the better it gets. The healing energies actually increase in you yourself also. So wash your feet and hands, your palms and your fingers tips with lukewarm water before going to bed. Also, take your both the hands from top to bottom and just say that from top to bottom. Just bring it gradually and say that all my negative aura or negative energies just flow out of my body, and only the good things or the positive energies only enter me. So all that is something which is going to change your state of mind, and it does change your aura also, cleanse your aura. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th houses. 2nd house transit is definitely a good transit for you. You're thinking about your finances, growth. Mercury is also there. Lagnish, Venus has been also giving you very good results in the 2nd house as far as your finances is concerned. Your relationship with your bosses and seniors has actually improved. You must have felt that the change yourself. With Mars in debility, it's not bad for you, because 7th Lord is debilitated. That means your relationship wise also, you're feeling much better now. And 2nd Lord, if is debilitated, you get many opportunities. You're exploring many opportunities now. And Mars is also, in the 10th house, Digbali. So in case you are in the, if you're working or you are towards the direction of north, um, north direction would be favorable for you right now. So sleeping in the north direction, or changing your workstation towards north, that these are the small changes that you can make. And also moon is going to be on the 4th in the 2nd house, and then moves into the Gandanta and crosses the Gandanta and moves into your Sagittarius and your 3rd house on the 5th, 6th until the 7th evening. It's 2 quarter days. Moon is going to be in your 3rd house. 3rd house means that you're going to be traveling, you're going to be writing, you're going to be working on your presentation, you're going to be really working very hard. Some short journeys can be fruitful. Also, connecting with your bosses, seniors, communication with your siblings, neighbors, all that can enhance also. Maybe you're going to be spending more time with your own people. Okay. And this is also a good time period to change your portfolio. You're working on your biodata, maybe, on your CV. You're working on that. No, let me make these changes, and update them. So all that happens. And also moon is going to be in your 4th house, and that's on the 7th evening till the 9th. It's going to be in the Kendra and right opposite Mars. So this is a good energy which is playing out at the workplace, as well as there's a balance between home environment also. So you will be connecting with your mom, with your family members. You'll be discussing your finances. You'll be maybe renovating your place. You'll be redoing certain things, connecting with your childhood friends, purchasing of a vehicle, change your old vehicle to a new one. All that is going on in your mind. You might just do it also. Okay, either or. You will be maybe going to visit a shrine or a temple or a place where, you find peace. So in isolation, you can be. And good for communicating with your partner also, siblings, partner. If you're solo, you can start a relationship during this time. So it's a good week that way for you. Maybe in short travels, journeys, you meet someone who can, give you that support, or maybe you get involved with somebody, emotionally. So Moon is going to be in your fifth house on the 10th of November and is going to be conjunct Saturn and trine to Sun. Sun is in the Lagna. Sun, even if it is debilitated, will give you authority because Sun exalts in the first house. So Mars is Digbali, Sun is in the first house. So I consider these two positions very strong. So that courage, that strength that you were lacking, you will get. If you were waiting for an opportunity, you will get that opportunity coming your way for sure. Till the time Mars is in your 10th house, I know it's debilitated, but it's not a bad thing because it is Digbala. Sun is debilitated, not a bad thing. So can you see Moon is also going to be debilitated this week on the 4th. So 3 planets are going to be debilitated. Still, I'm saying it's not bad. Why? Because you have that courage and that zeal to fight it out. So channel your energies towards positive. Sun in the first house, do not lose patience, do not get aggressive and wild, but be more like Sun, like Surya. Surya is what? It actually gives energy, light to others, burns himself, but is giving light to others. So when it is in debility in the first house, it's really very important for you to give Sun the propitiate Sun God. Do the Argya. So for Libra natives, it's a very good remedy. If you really want that authority, if you want that position, that name, that fame, so you must actually do this remedy. And for finances also, it's a very good thing. Your wealth giving laws are debilitated, but Digbali, both of them. So I know Sun is not Digbali, but it's in the exaltation place. So this is a good time to recognize the opportunity. Maybe you will get the opportunity and you miss the bus. That kind of a thing can also happen. So don't miss it. Take it up. Whatever you're getting, just take it up in a flow. And then maybe, once Saturn gets direct and then moves towards its 6th house energy. So it's definitely going to be good for you. Good job assignment you will get. It's a good time period for getting connected with your partner. In relationship, intimate relationship can trigger. And as far as competition is concerned, you might just be able to combat that competition. Take care of your health because Rahu is in your 6th house. Rahu will say, go do this. You will say, no, I don't want to. So there will be something which is amiss there. Work out because Rahu will not let you. Rahu will say, oh, it's okay, laid back, laziness. So do not just fall prey to that. Lose the oodles of weight that you have gained. All right. And do the aura cleansing. Use both the hands from top to bottom and just say that all my negative energy is flowing out and only the good energy is coming into. Imbibe the good energy. Invite, manifest the good energy in you. And also wash your hands, tips of the hands and feet before retiring for the day. Wash them with lukewarm water. That also gives you very good night's sleep. That is what I do. I'm just sharing that. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, Moon is going to be transiting your first, second, third, and fourth houses this week. So when Moon is in the first house, it debilitates there. So when Moon is in the first house, remember there's some change coming in. You have to be adaptable. Moon is fluctuating. Moon is wavering. But Moon doesn't want to transform, doesn't want like change. He doesn't like it. Why? Because he is growing and coming and becoming invisible. So what happens when Moon is in the 8th sign or in the Chandrashtama, as we say, the 8th house, Moon becomes very, very vulnerable. You don't like the changes in and around you. So when Moon is in the first house, be adaptable, be receptive. Don't fall prey to too much of emotions. So on the 4th itself, you will be very emotional. You might just be sob, crying, emotions, showing your emotions to others, and people are not paying attention. You have so much of energy in the Kendras. Can you see? Venus is there, Moon is there, Mercury is there, Saturn is there, Jupiter is there. whenever the angular houses are so very well impacted, or I would say there's a lot of energy in the Kendra, you must bring in that change in yourself. And there is a good opportunity which is waiting for you. So explore. So the more you explore, the better it gets. See, Scorpios are not well taken. Why? Because they think like everybody, whosoever comes to me who's non-Scorpio, they will say that, oh, that person must be Scorpio because he or she, just, backstabbed me. It's not necessarily that. It's not that I am a Scorpio, I'm saying so, no. But I know that all signs have really very, very positive points, and all signs have some negatives also attached to them. So when we talk and bifurcate only Scorpios, that's not fair. Okay, that no, Scorpions are like this. We have formed that image that Scorpios will sting, they will definitely backbite, or they will definitely backstab. It's not so. There are so many, 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 many other factors which are involved. Scorpios are very secretive, undoubtedly, or they are more into doing things on the quiet. They don't like to be in the limelight. So they are very good when they are behind the scenes. They really flourish really, really well. Also, moon debilitates there. So what happens? They become very emotionally strong also at times. When they have to make a decision, they become very stubborn and they do make a decision. Water signs are always, I have seen, they are very emotional people. Some show emotions, some don't. Cancer natives show their emotions the most. And the depth that we see is in Pisces. Again, see, I started teaching. So now moving on to the predictive. Moon is going to be in your first house on the 4th. So you have to be careful about your mental setup. Don't make hasty decisions, impulsive decisions. Be adaptable and receptive to the change that is coming your way. Saturn is also looking there. And remember, Rahu is also in the trine. So there will be some wrong decisions or wrong choices you have the tendency to make, or the situation becomes like that. Then Moon moves into your second house, and that is on the 5th to the 7th evening. It's going to be crossing the Gandanta. So again, it is going to be a tug of war kind of a situation. I should make this decision, I should not. Insecurities, they all just come into play together. When Moon is in the second house, the best thing is that you must eat your meals on time, because of your untimely meals, you can just utter or say something which can hurt others. So take care of your mouth region, not just your eating, but your speech also, your dental, your tongue, all that is your mouth, your teeth. So you must take good care of your second house region. Any which ways, everybody should. When Moon is in the second house, you will be very much inclined to eat sweets. You might just eat wrong foods, or maybe you're eating outside. So it might just bring in the some kind of digestive issues also. So just take care of that, because this is the second house and right opposite is the 8th house. That is the reason. So then Moon moves into your third house on the 7th evening till the 9th, and is going to be opposite Mars, and is going to be aspected by Ketu and Jupiter as well. I take Ketu and Rahu's aspect also. So when it is in trine, okay, don't take the aspect, keep it aside. But they are in trine. So they are in the 2, 6, 10 trine. That is the Artha Trikona. That is the earthy trine. So that means your focus is mainly on finances. You're more inclined towards relationships. You're more inclined towards fulfillment of desires, your friends, your circle that you move around in, travels. It'll activate the business-oriented mindset of yours. You're going to be very analytical. You're going to be making some wise decisions. You're going to be meeting those kinds of people who are going to be uplifting you, giving you those ideas. You're going to be more communicative also. Adapt that. Just focus on yourself and your growth. Okay. Ketu is in the 11th house. It will give you those kinds of friends who are actually genuine. And the ones who are not, they will just leave you and go. They are just going to be out of your life. Okay. And see, you have a Saturn in the Kendra, and Moon is also inching towards that. And Saturn is also inching towards the positive direction. That is the 5th house, coming out of the Kantaka Shani. That is more, Saturn is going to get direct. So when Saturn is getting direct for the last time in Aquarius in its own zone, that means it's gaining strength. So if at all you have to move out from the place where you are, you want to change direction of your life, or you want to make any major decisions as regards to your home, family, environment. So this would be the time. Last lag of the Saturn is going to end. So when moon is there, these energies would be too much playing out in your head. That is on the 10th of November, 11th also, though this week is not for the 11th, but for sure you're going to be thinking about too many things now. So this will be a foundational one when moon is here. So you must lay the foundation to a bigger picture now. Purchase of property, travels, connecting with your guru, all that you will be thinking of. You want to do the renovation, you want to start the renovation. So you have to now plan your budget. Okay. Connect with your family members during this week. Take their help, take their advice, take the help and advice of your father. If you want to travel, you must actually plan everything really well for higher studies, for education, for learning more. So all that is going to be playing out. That's a theme. So purchase of property definitely is on cards. Father's health might suffer because Mars is in your 9th house. So that is something which can give you conception can be little difficult. So you need to plan everything really well this week. And Rahu is in the 5th house. So you need to really be careful. So the remedy of the week is aura cleansing. So wash your feet and your palms with lukewarm water before retiring. Soak your feet in the salt water if you want to, and then flush that water in the tub. You can just sit for some time and then, just say that all my negative energies are going to the ocean. I'm just emitting all the negative energies out and I'm going to just absorb only the positive energy. Say to yourself from head to toe, just, use your hands and take out the energy from your body, the negativity. Okay. And say that I'm going to manifest only positive energy, right? That's a very good remedy. It helps and works wonders, changes your aura completely. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, moon is going to be in your 12th house. That is the end of the cycle. Then 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Now, I've seen Sagittarius natives are also having a lot of issues, to deal with at the workplace. Or maybe, they are having too little interest, very little interest in doing what they are doing. Maybe they're not passionate about what they're doing. So they feel a little uneasy, since Rahu and Ketu are here in the Kendra. So now what is happening, moon is to start with going to be in your 12th house and trying to this Rahu, and Saturn is also looking there. So troubles in the foreign lands or with the foreigners, or maybe you're not getting the investors that you were expecting. Job assignment is going to be a little less fruitful in the overseas land. You are going to be working a lot to start with on the 4th, but all in vain, all down the drain. So what is happening? You're very, very frustrated on the 4th. You're doing everything, but you're not getting the kind of result that you were expecting. But at the same time, this is the energy where you need to stay calm. This is the energy where you will get this. You have to be receptive because Rahu is also playing out. Can you see? Scorpio sign is heavily, heavily impacted right now. Your 12th house is impacted with Venus also there, Mercury also there, Rahu also in trine, Saturn also looking here. So you need to take care of your health, your mental setup, because the forces are just pulling you down. Whatever forces you call them, name it anything. It could be your health, it could be your relative in the hospital, it could be your expenditure, it could be that you are not in that mood to do things. You're not getting that support from your colleagues, your bosses, or maybe, your overseas assignments are not culminating positive. Any XYZ reason, but you are very uneasy on the 4th. So the moment, moon is inching towards the Gandanta, it will increase. And then on the 5th evening, by the 5th evening, you will start feeling relaxed and better. Now you've learned your lesson because the whole cycle has come to an end with the 12th house transit. No, now moon is gaining that strength. Moon is in your 1st house. So it is giving you that focus, on the right things. Moon in the 1st house makes you very fluctuating in making decisions, but very emotional also at the same time. So this is going to be the time when you will be making right kind of decisions as regards to your relationship. You're more concerned. You're now starting with new things. You're very productive. You're working, you're traveling. So all these things are going to give you that strength now. You're going to be starting that new cycle now with a positive note. Also, moon is going to be in your second house, and that's on the 7th evening till the 9th. And moon in the second house means that you're concerned about your finances. Speak softly, speak right. Don't overdo things. Mars is in the 8th house, right opposite this moon. There's a Nicha Bhanga forming in the 8th house. So this is also the kind of an energy which is giving you some confusion or aggression. So channelize the aggression towards positive, no? Okay, I want to eat right. I want to sleep on time. I want to discuss finances. I want to build on the finances I have, not on the expenditure part. Okay. So you need to really be more focused on savings. Connect with your family members, or the people who can guide you through during this time. Make the decisions wisely, make the positive decisions, be more creative. Okay. And also, this brings in people who are, not letting you take rest, or, you're doing too many things and not eating on time also when moon is in the second house. Take care of your dental dentures, dental, whatever you're going through, in your mouth region. Speech, because second house, if is Shuddha, if is good, your finances are good. Okay. That is why finances and teeth, they are very well connected. So if your teeth are good, your finances are good. So you must go to the dentist from time to time and get your dental treatment done. Also, moon is going to be lastly in your third house, and that is happening on the 10th of November. Saturn is there. So Saturn in the third house does well, but Saturn is retrograde. So what is happening? You're not able to save money right now. You're not able to think right. You're not able to think in the direction you should. So now with Saturn getting direct, it is going to get a little better, but Saturn is inching towards the fourth house, which is the Kantaka Shani. So not scaring you any longer, but yes, Saturn is going to get direct, is going to be good for you, for your wealth generation, for communication, for travels, for actually, growing in your spheres, which, you have not touched upon from a long time. Since Saturn, June, Saturn went retrograde, I guess. So that actually has given you that slowdom now. Now it'll pick up that pace and will start giving you the results. With moon also going there, you will be laying the foundation to all these things. Let me prepare for my presentation. Let me do this. Let me do that. Whatever was lagging behind, now you'll be working on that as well. And there's an exchange between Venus and Jupiter. Now with this exchange, it's a very positive exchange because Jupiter will be switching places and will be in your first house and Venus in your sixth, because Venus is going to be transiting your first house from the 12th. So this is definitely a very positive change, which is happening from the 7th of November till the 2nd of December. So if you want to make any choices and decisions as regards to your health, as regards to your learning, your innovation, your creativity, success, overall success, so this is the time. You must use this time. For relationship, you want to start a relationship, you can. Maybe your partner is very wise, is a teacher. So all that can trigger during this time. And take care of your health, because Mars is in your 8th house. So take care of your blood related issues, and cleanse yourself. I always say in this video, especially, that aura cleansing is a must for the kind of configuration in the horoscope is right now in the sky. So wash your feet and your hands or palms with hot or lukewarm water, and then retire for the day. Or you can soak your feet for some time in the tub, in the tub for a while with the salt into it, and then flush it out. So that is something which will also heal you and will take you away from the negative energies, and aura building is done. There are many ways to build the aura, but these are few of the ways to do it. So build your aura. That is something which is, or cleanse your aura, so that you are good to go. All right. For Capricorn natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, 1st, and the 2nd houses. So 11th house transit, of course, is very good and positive for you, because it is going to be giving you wealth. It is going to be giving you that inclination to make more money, and planning your budget, meeting your friends, talking to the people who are just, going to be discussing about finances, how you can generate wealth. Because, Capricorn natives have been going through a lot because of the Saturn Sadasati. I see from Lagna also, from moon also, So if at all you have Saturn turning direct next week, so this is the time period when you will start feeling better. It's a good time period which has started from the first itself. So this is definitely going to be a very positive time period. And this is something which is going to be giving you that kind of positive energy during this week, to connect with your older siblings, connect with people, family. So that, that bonding is built up. And you might just be spending more time at home with your people. Okay. To start with, especially on the 4th, 5th to the 7th evening, moon is going to be in your 12th house. Now the cycle is coming to an end with the moon in the 12th house. There are 12 houses, moon is in the last house. So this is the time for self-introspection. Be more, focused on rejuvenation. You are going to be reinvigoration, that kind of a phase you're going through for these 2 quarter days. Pay attention to these things, because you're going to be building on these this cycle which is beginning after the 7th evening. So when the cycle is coming to an end, that means you have experienced everything. All the houses you have already experienced. So you must learn from your own experiences, from your own mistakes. Now you will learn about your finances, about your family, about your spouse, about your relationships in totality. Now you are going to be more connected with yourself. Okay, I've committed this mistake, I'm not going to redo it. Okay, I can undo it if it is possible. Otherwise, I'm not going to repeat that kind of a situation. Could be that somebody's in the hospital, you're just focused on that. Expenditure is there on cards. Mother is not well, or somebody in the family is not well. That is something, God forbid. But yeah, moon in the 12th house does so. Either your health is not good, or maybe somebody in the family's health is not good, family members' health is not good, or you are spending too much money on things that you really don't need. So cut down on that. Okay, there are chances that you eat wrong, or you don't get timely meals when moon is in the 12th house. Then moon moves into your first, and first is on the 7th evening till the 9th November. So this is going to be good, and this is the time that you can make some new and powerful and strong decisions also. You might just be to yourself, practical, and not too emotional, because there's an exchange between, I would say, during this time, not the exchange, but Neech Bhanga is forming in the Kendra. Mars is debilitated in the Kendra, Sun is debilitated in the Kendra, but still it is not that bad for you. Why? Because Sun is Digbali. So you're going to be getting that authority. When there's moon in the first house, you're going to be making some decisions aggressively, not impulsively, aggressively. Maybe you have to decide. Sometimes you need to make aggressive decisions. No, I need to invest here this much money. Bold investments. Yes, go ahead. So especially on the 7th evening to the 9th, make those choices. Let me take up a small job. If at all you take up a small job, doesn't matter. Start from scratch. Okay. Sun is in Nicha, no? So the authority you will not get, but you will connect with the authorities. You will connect with the government. Maybe if you're looking for a competition in the exams, competition exam, or, if you're sitting for that growth in the government. So all that is definitely going to work your way. Lastly, moon is going to be in your second house on the 10th of November and is going to be conjunct Saturn. Now here, Saturn actually, since it has become retrograde, you have been saving a little bit of money. But when Saturn is going direct next week, so you need to really work on your finances, how you can plug those uncalled for expenditures, which is happening left, right, and center. So you have to be working on those this week onwards. And then moon is going to be inching towards, obviously it is going to be in your second house. So it is going to be making you very much insecure about your finances. You might not eat right food, or cold food you're going to be eating, and you can have digestion issue. So all that you have to take care. Dental issues you have to take care of. And there is a Venus and Jupiter forming a nakshatra exchange. That is a parivartana which is happening. Jupiter already is in your 5th house, and Venus is going to be in your 12th. So good for travels, good for connecting with the overseas people. You might just meet your guru. You might meet your teacher somewhere overseas again, and you're going to be really elated. Venus in the 5th house will enhance your finances, make you creative. You might just be designing something and you come up with something very creative and very beautiful, and that sells like hotcakes. That is something which can happen. So work on that and be more positive during this time. So for enhancement of the positivity, you must cleanse your aura. How you can do it? Rub your feet and your palms with warm water before retiring for the day. That means going to the bed. Also, you can soak your feet in a tub, bathtub. You can add salt and you can just simply um, cleanse your, soak your feet and then just uh, flush that water and wash your feet with good water, also fresh water, and then go off to sleep. So like that, your negative aura will deplete and your positivity will enhance. We all must do it, actually. We must take out all the toxins and the negative energies out of our body. So we must do certain things. And you can also, use your hands, your palms, and just, from top to bottom, if you can just say that I'm going to remove all the negative energies from my body and build the aura, and universe, please take away all the negativity, right? That's very beautiful remedy, and works like wonders. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, 12th, and 1st houses. Why moon? Moon is the most important graha for because he's the swiftest. So the results that we get is because moon is transiting through different places. So when moon is interacting in the 10th house with Venus and Mercury, so this is a very good time period for your assignments that you have in hand. You can complete them swiftly, and you can connect or take help of the youngsters, or maybe your female counterparts at the workplace. They'll help you. Maybe you will connect with some female counterpart, intimate relationship, or maybe some new relationship can also trigger here. Also, being the ruler of your 5th and the 6th, it's a beautiful Raja Yoga which is forming in the Kendra. So this is a very beautiful time for purchasing of property, land, childbirth, conception. A beautiful Raja Yoga which is forming in the Kendra. Venus and Mercury are together. So use the best, of this in your own capacity, whatever situation you are in. Moon is going to be transiting your 11th house, and moon was in the 10th house on the 4th, and 5th to the 7th evening, moon is going to be near 11th. This is also a very positive time period to connect with your friends, your siblings. Maybe you'll discuss some financial issues, or maybe you will just go in for the investments. So it's by far, it's a very good transit. And also, it might just make you a little uneasy in health. So you need to take care of that. Maybe you can have some issues in your lower abdomen, or maybe your leg region. So take care of your lower body parts. And also, this is going to be a very positive time period to start something, some writing, speech related, writing related work. Or teaching, it's going to be a good transit. 7th evening to the 9th, moon is going to be in your 12th house and right opposite Mars. So maybe you will have to travel unplanned. So this is something which you did not plan for work. Maybe you have to travel. And also, this is a very positive time for self-introspection. Okay, what is it that you need to work on? What is it that you're lacking? What is it that you need to undo? What is it that you need to avoid redoing? So all that happens when moon is in the 12th house. There are possibilities of you falling sick or you working too long hours during this time also. So take good care of your health. Digestive issues can happen. So eat right, sleep on time. Moon is in the 12th house. You can be very poetic. You might just come up with a poetry. You can be too much involved into bed pleasures, maybe, intimate relationship. So that triggers when moon is in the 12th house. But it's a Capricorn sign ruled by Saturn. So there are nullifying the impact. It's a practical sign, no? Moon going there is impractical, but there's an exchange. Like there's a opposition of Mars and moon also. This is a Lakshmi yoga. So when it is so, then there's a niche bhanga also forming. So it's a good transit for wealth generation and quitting your loans, debt, litigation, etc. Good for student natives also. If you want to start any education plan, or you are lacking focus, so you will get that focus also. Okay. Moon will be lastly in your first house on the 10th of November, and Saturn is there. There is a lot of energy in the Kendra for the fixed signs, isn't it? So Aquarius people will be feeling a little better with Moon also going there on the 10th, and the 11th also is included actually. So, if at all you're feeling very indifferent, you have a lot many options. So now the thing is that you will be more focused. Saturn is turning direct, remember, and it's moving towards the second house. So it's the last lag of your Sadhisati after all. So you're going to be feeling much better, wiser. You're going to be making decisions. You're going to be learning more. There's an exchange between Venus and Jupiter also, not to forget that. So it's very good for purchasing of property, purchasing of vehicle, fulfillment of desires, learning more, education plans changing. So all that is good. Progeny, children going overseas. Also, there is a possibility of mm, uh, I wanted to say something. Yeah. Now, Mars and Ketu are on the either side of your seventh house. How is your relationship with your partner? Maybe if you go against your partner, things will work your way. Because if you're following too much what the partner is saying, it is bringing that blocked energy. So the best is take a call, make a wise decision yourself rather than depending on your partner. Not just your spousal relationship I'm talking here. It could be your business partner, it could be your partnership with anybody. So you need to take a call, be more strong, because your seventh house is hem between two malefics, and that is an accident yoga also for the partner. So you have to take care of that. At the same time, you have to depend on your gut rather than depending on the others and making wrong decisions. And also, there is a possibility of change coming in at the workplace. Venus is going to be in Gandanta on the 6th, 7th, and 8th. So you need to take care of these energies also. Don't make any hasty decisions at the workplace. You can make wrong decision. So you have to be careful. Maybe, you're going to be selling off your property and then you regret, or there's a dispute which can come up. So all that you have to be cautious about. Otherwise, it's not a bad phase for education, for relationship, for relationship as in starting a new relationship. I'm not saying the existing relationship. You are going to have a difficulty in there because there's a Mars and Ketu on the either sides. Yeah, and Rahu is in the second, so you will have to keep yourself under check, that you don't become, lose your innocence and follow that path, which is not a right path to make money. Some people, they just to make quick bucks, take that wrong path, and then it's a problem later. So all that you have to be cautious about. Okay. Do the remedy that I'm giving you, all the 12 zodiac signs that, you should actually cleanse yourself to build the aura, or you can just do the aura healing. So how you can activate that aura? Wash your feet and palms with lukewarm water before going to bed. Also, you can soak your feet in salt water in the bathtub. You can just soak them and then flush it and then wash with the fresh water, so that, the negative energies are taken away from your body. And salt is a natural mineral coming from the natural resources. So it is definitely going to be merging with the ocean from where it has come. So it is like, you're giving away the negative energies to the nature, and you're going to be actually asking for the positivity. So cleanse your aura, enhance your aura, so that people get attracted to you and all the positive energies start flowing in you and the surroundings. All right. All the best. Coming to the last one, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, one sec. Your 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th houses. On the 4th, Moon is going to be debilitated in your 9th house and is going to be conjunct Venus and Mercury, aspected by Rahu and Saturn. So a lot of energy in your luck house. That means you have to open your arms in the morning, stand in front of your house, and just raise your arms and ask for the positive energy from the divine, because it is your luck which is dependent on the divine. Divine has to give you that. So you need to ask for that. You need to project that you are surrendering, as if you're surrendering to the divine and to the nature and the cosmos. So when you are just raising your hands and saying that, please give me positivity and please give me whatever you are asking for, you will get it. Let the luck be my side. That kind of an energy. Okay, Mars is in trine, so nothing to worry. Things are going to get better gradually for you guys also, because Ra is in the Lagna. Don't expect too much from your own people. They will backstab you, and they will leave you and go whenever you need them. So that kind of energy is there. Also, Pisces natives, when Saturn is inching towards you, your first house. So some change you have to be receptive about. Change is inevitable. That is coming your way for sure. Saturn is turning direct next week. So expenditures definitely are going to reduce. But at the same time, you're going to be feeling little enthusiastic about the changes. Now you are waiting for that change, and that will happen with the Saturn turning direct and moving towards your first house. So Rahu's there, Ketu's there in the Kendra. So the change has already occurred also, but with the Saturn, this change is going to be more pronounced. And Moon is going to be in your 10th house also this week, and that's happening on the 5th to the 7th evening. So during this time period, there will be a lot of workload. You're going to be working a lot, slogging it a lot. Or maybe, people are going to be at the workplace not supportive of you. So you feel a little uneasy also. I think you should learn more. You should actually be more enhanced. You should be more, you should be working more towards you should be more towards the connection that you are forming with the people in and around you, rather than moving away from them. You're just in your own in your own zone. So you need to make leaders out of leaders, rather than just thinking about yourself. But you should upskill yourself. If you want that connectivity with others, you need to be that leader. Set an example. And you might just be traveling this week for work, and forming a connection with the overseas people is evident. Sitting for an exam, competitive exam, is also on cards. So something to do with government, anything to do with the government related job is also going to take a kickstart. There is a possibility of childbirth or conception also this week, and quite likely that you're going to be purchasing multiple properties also. And your sixth lord is in the eighth in debility. So your health, you might just be focusing more on your health, workout. The best is to sweat it out, hit the gym, brisk walking, and eating right is the key. And some secrets are going to be revealed this week. So you have to be receptive of that also. Maybe your own secret is revealed to others. So you have to be careful about that as well. Overall, I think this is a good week for you. The best part would be 7th evening to the 9th. You may connect with your friends, siblings, neighbors. You might just be traveling for work and making good amount of money. Or maybe you'll be making some decisions as regards to your investments also. You will meet investors. You will be discussing your investment plans this week. So overall, it's a good week for you. Just avoid any kind of heaty food habits, or eating heaty products, or getting agitated during the end of the week. You can make wrong decisions, expenditures, and then regrets. So that is something you have to be cautious about. Mars is looking at your 12th house. Saturn is there. Somebody is in the hospital you have to take care, or you yourself are going to have some health issues, feet region, bones related issues. You can have health related issues can come up suddenly. But you're going to be really very strong, and will be making some strong decisions on the 7th evening till the 9th as regards to your investments. Okay. Please talk about conjunction in March 25 in Pisces. It's not a Mars. You're talking about Saturn and Rahu. See, Rahu is in your first house and Saturn is moving towards your first. So changes are inevitable. Some changes at the workplace, some changes as regards to your chemistry and bonding with your siblings, childbirth, and Rahu is illusion, delusion, confusion. So at the workplace, you will be getting entrapped in some too good to be true situation. It will start from now itself because Saturn is going to be turning direct. So it's sort of inching towards Rahu, and Rahu is moving backwards towards Saturn. So they are going to be meeting at a point very soon. So it's already building up, it's brewing. Okay. So you need to make right choices now. Expenditures can go way beyond your thought process. So you need to cut down on expenses. It can bring in some confused state of mind at the place of work. Or maybe, you will have to travel to places which you never thought of. Okay. Too many things will happen with Saturn and Rahu conjunction in your first house, which will start getting activated once Saturn turns direct. Okay. And of course, you have a Parivartana yoga, which is forming. Your Lagnesh is going to be in your 10th house and Venus in your third, if we talk about the Parivartana. So this is good for your health, wealth, and abundance. And in case you have any major changes coming at the workplace, that will also get triggered up now. Travels will be fruitful. For finances, this is a good time period. If you want to go in for making any decisions regards to your parking the funds, you should actually take it up now. All right. As you know, I'm giving away the remedy for aura cleansing, building up your aura. Please wash your hands and your feet with lukewarm water before going to bed in the night. And also soak your feet in salt water and then, flush it and then wash your feet again with the fresh water. That is also like cleansing all your aura and taking away all the toxins from your body. So you feel relaxed. You feel that the aura is cleansed and only the positive energies are manifested. Until unless you take out the negatives, you will not be able to absorb the positivity. So you must do this remedy for sure. And you must impart this remedy to others also. It is definitely going to help others as well. So I request you to do write in the comment section, whatever matched up, whatever didn't. That will help me understand this better. All right. Thank you so much. Do subscribe my channel, do like and share, and do keep doing the remedies that I have prescribed during the readings. Stay blessed. Have a great, great Parivartana yoga this week. Om Tat Sat.